What's up with you guys? It is your brethren, West Coast. How's everybody doing this morning? Cowboys got the W. So I know everybody's extremely happy today. You know what I'm saying? Got a little thing to go on. So let's go ahead and start this intro. You dig?
Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep ripping loud until there's no more left in ya. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. Dallas Cowboys to the death from that. I'ma keep ripping loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. DC, that B4L, reppin' that star, I do it so well. It's Puma on the toes, but the stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, it'll ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the Cowboy Jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Guachos, pull up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5 green strongs. Left a little room cause it's quest for the six. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep rippin' loud until there's no more left in ya. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep rippin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the #1 fan. Yeah, Mr. Westside, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit to the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team ain't never.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, West Coast. How's everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing today? It is your brethren, West Coast. Yesterday was the first of something I've never done before. And that is I missed an entire game day. Why? Because I had a try. Hey, y'all need to figure that out without talking. Damn, Lions out in Degman. Damn. I heard that. But hey, man, it's your boy, West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today, man? We are alive. What up, King Cam? What up with you, 209 and the 209? Mike Jones. Mike Jones. What's up with you, my boy? Truck D, what's up with you, sir? Matthew Kingslayer Robinson, what's up with you, sir? Appreciate you for tapping in. I know I kind of left y'all on a hook yesterday, man, but I had to, man. I had to. Like I said, it's starting. Flag season starts. It starts next week, and we had our first camp yesterday. So with that, I had to be there all day, and then by the time the camp ended, I came home, watched the game, and I fell asleep. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna cap. I fell asleep, and I was out till like 7. I was literally out till like 7. And when I woke up, I was like, I can't do it. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the bloggers who held y'all down yesterday, man. Appreciate those guys who held y'all down. I apologize. It should never happen again. You know what I'm saying? But listen, as my kids get older, you know what I'm saying, they're involved with more things that I'm more interested in. You know what I'm saying? I love the Cowboys. I do, man. I do. But man, I'm way more interested in what my kids are doing and coaching them. That's what I like doing. I like watching the Cowboys. I did, you know what I'm saying? But DCB. So yo, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you. If you haven't already, make sure you guys give your boy a follow. Let's give your boy a follow, please, please, please. Let's go through this. What's up, Rudy? Appreciate you, my boy. Let's go through all the winners real quick, and then we'll get to our game. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City Chiefs beat the Cleveland Browns 21-7. I had that win. That's an easy one. Miami Dolphins lost 12-20 to the Houston Texans Texans, I'm not gonna lie, I took Dolphins. Wanted them to win. Cincinnati Bengals blew out the Tennessee Titans 37-27. Washington Commanders barely beat the Saints by 1 point. By 1 freaking point. We need the Commanders to start losing some too if y'all want to go to the playoffs.
And
the Jets actually won. Crazy story. They beat the Jags. Baltimore beat the Giants. We knew that was going to happen. 35-14. Freaking Eagles beat the Steelers 13-27. We beat the Steelers, so unfortunately, we know the Steelers aren't legit. But yeah, they beat them. And Buffalo beat the Detroit Lions, and I took Buffalo to beat the Detroit Lions 48-42. I think the best teams in the NFL are in the AFC right now. I think the best teams in football right now are the best 3 teams in football right now: Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, and Baltimore Ravens. Those are your 3 best teams. You put them in whatever order. I would say Kansas City Chiefs are the number 1 team because they've only lost 1 game all season. But if I had to say top 3 teams in the NFL right now, Kansas City Chiefs. Wait, no. Hey, listen, not hating. You got to put the Eagles in there too. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC. I would say the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. Nobody want to hear it, but they're the best team in the NFC right now. I don't doesn't mean they're going to win a Super Bowl, but I do believe they're the best team in the NFC right now. All right, they're the most consistent team in the NFC right now. All right, and you know what it has to do with? Saquon freaking Barkley. That's what it has to do with, bro. I would put the Eagles right now at 2. I would say Kansas City, Philadelphia, Baltimore, then the Bills up there somewhere. It sucks because you have 3 teams in the AFC. You know what I'm saying? 1 team in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Hey, did y'all eat breakfast? Did y'all eat breakfast like cereals? Go eat some cereal, bro. Y'all up here eating 50 breakfast. Like, what is you doing? You eat breakfast in the morning. There's waffles in there. There's all types of stuff in there. Yeah, that's who I'd say my top teams. You know what I'm saying? Those are the top 4 teams, wherever you want to put those at. Ravens are in there. Ravens are definitely in there. They're one of the better teams in the league right now. All right. So let's go. Let's talk about my team. There's what? What is it?
because there's 3 of us.
How many waffles is there?
Oh. Yeah, I'll have to get one.
There you go. How many waffles is there?
4.
Okay, well, everybody get one.
Jesus.
Kenneth Schultz, what's up? We take how many points are scored and deals. We're here saying, well, okay. You keep saying morning. Where are you at? I am in Southern California. I'm in Southern Cali. So it's like midday. Y'all make some to eat so you can have something to eat in your stomach when we go work out. Go do it. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. All right, so let's go. Cowboys won 30-14 yesterday, and we are currently 3rd in the NFC East. Also, we can start. Y'all, I know y'all want to talk about playoffs, so let's go ahead and talk about playoff picture. Well, we'll talk about everything that's happening, and we'll actually talk about the game. How about that? We'll talk about everything that's to go with it, and then we'll talk about the game. So we'll talk about everything that may affect us or anything like that, and then we'll talk about the game. All right, so let's go. Playoff picture. Currently, right now, the Dallas Cowboys are number 12. Currently, right now, the Cowboys are in 12th place right now. Hey, Gerald, I just told you what my top 4 teams were. If you can only have 4 teams in the top 4. So I didn't name them. So that's where I don't know where they are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only naming the top 4 teams because that's what I chose this morning. Wherever you want to put those teams is where you want to put them at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those are my top 4 teams. My top 4 teams right now: Kansas City Chiefs, Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills, and then I would probably say, I don't know, I like the Ravens. I like the Ravens as number 4. That's who I like as my number 4, as my 4th team. I'll put the Detroit Lions probably 5, and I would probably put the Vikings. I don't trust the Vikings, bro. I'm sorry. The Vikings are like the Steelers to me. I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? Texans are number 4. Let's go. Timothy Thomas, he says, we got the dub because we were able to run the ball, which opened up. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yo, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, playoff pictures right now in the hunt. The Dallas Cowboys right now are technically on the bubble. The only team that we can replace right now that is in our that's on our division is the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders play the New Orleans Saints next week, and then they play us the final game. All right. So, technically, the Dallas Cowboys have a 1% chance, 1% chance of making the playoffs right now, while the Commanders have an 82% chance. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you want to make the playoffs, you need the Commanders to lose to – if the Commanders beat the Saints next week, then we would be technically eliminated. So we need the Commanders to lose to the Saints next week, and then we have to beat them. We have to also beat them ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, that's I mean, well, they lost, they beat Carolina. I'm sorry. They beat Carolina. So the next two games, we need Washington to lose their next two games if you want them to make it to the playoffs. Cowboys got to win their next two games. Sorry about that. I don't know how I said New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? The Commanders play the Eagles. So you need in order for us to make it in, you need the Eagles to win. You need the Eagles to beat the Commanders. And then that will give them, because we're counting losses right now. We play losses right now. So since the Commanders beat the New Orleans Saints, you need the Commanders to lose to the Eagles, and then you need the Commanders to lose to us. That will give them 2 losses. And let's see, we'll put them at, let's see, NFC East standing. With 2 losses, that'll put them at 7. They would go 9-7. Cowboys go 9-8. Well, they'll go 10-7. So we can tie them. A lot of people are asking why not. I think the Eagles gonna smack them next week too. I think the Eagles will beat them next week too. You know what I'm saying? So somebody says why we ain't getting a top 10 pick. Might as well try to speak some facts, bro. Facts. You should always want to try to get in the playoffs. You got to think that the year that the New York Giants won the Super Bowl, they were what, an 8-9. They were 8-17. They were only 1 game over 500. That's basically what I'm trying to say. They were only 1 game over 500. So it always makes in a professional business where you are always trying to go for the gusto. You always want to try to go for the win. It just losing does not benefit you in a professional business where you're paying players. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get on to the game that we want to talk about. Cooper Rush. Let's talk about these Cowboys, man, real quick. I do have jerseys for sale. I got a Jake Ferguson right here. Finish doing what y'all doing. Stop paying attention to me and do what y'all supposed to be doing. I got a Jake Ferguson jersey for sale. I got a CeeDee Lamb. I need to stop. I gotta stop because. So if you guys want jerseys, you can always inbox me. I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna answer. Is that a game worn jersey? Like, where would I get a game worn jersey at? You know what I'm saying? Some Q says it's a perfect time to get hot. I think it's a perfect time to get hot too. Perfect time to get hot was really 2 weeks ago when we lost the freaking game to the damn. I don't even want to talk about it, but that was the game we need to. You know what I mean? If we would have won that game, Cowboy Nation would be waking up feeling a whole lot better than this game. Yesterday's win felt like a moral victory. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, something like a moral victory. I don't do moral victories. That's why it was hard for me to get up for that game. People can call me, West Coast, you missed the game. You're not a real Cowboy fan. Well, I guess I'm not a real Cowboy fan, but I'm a real fan of my kids, and that's where I was at, and that's where I wanted to be yesterday. So, like I said, I apologize for that, but we here now. Let's get this thing popping. So let's go. Cooper Rush, he threw 29 passes yesterday. He completed 18. He had 3 touchdowns. He got sacked 1 time, and he carried the ball 4 times. Listen to me, you guys, right now. The Cooper Rush, this is the reason why the Dallas Cowboys did not start Trey Lance. Why? Because Trey Lance is not a good quarterback. Be honest with you, I don't even think the Cowboys don't want to see Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? At this point, the Trey Lance, I think that ship is come and gone. Like, in 2 games, you're not going to be able to know what he can do anyway. So the Cowboys just basically gifted the 49ers a 4th-round pick for him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say about it is what they want to say about it. But listen to me, the higher-ups don't want to see Trey Lance. Stephen Jones doesn't want to see Trey Lance. Jerry Jones doesn't want to see Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna tell you why is because the reason I told you, if you put Trey Lance in there, CeeDee Lamb does not catch a touchdown and does not have 116 yards. He just doesn't have it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the Cowboys had to keep Cooper Rush as their starting quarterback, you want to know why? Is because they had other guys than just Trey Lance. If you would have just said, hey, we're going to put Trey Lance in there, you know what happens? You basically washed the whole season. The season was already washed, but you know what else you washed? Other people's statistical seasons. You needed guys like CeeDee Lamb who had to get the, who still had accelerators that they can get to. You had guys like Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson, who have accelerators they can get to. And if you can put the best product on the field, it is always your job to put the best product on the field. So Cooper Rush he threw 3 touchdowns yesterday. CeeDee Lamb caught 1, Jalen Brooks caught 1, and Justin Tobert caught 1. Shout out to my boy Justin Tobert, friend of the show. He came on here during the offseason. He had 1 catch for 11 yards for 1 touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Cooper Rush, though, for doing his thing. 18 for 29, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He had a damn good QB rating, like 119. Dude was damn. They only judge you on a 140. So this would probably be statistically his best game of his career. I guess you would say that. And that was probably the best game of his career. So salute to him. I don't give a damn who it was. The Dallas Cowboys. Just sit on right there and then use that right there. So salute to him. Hey, I'm also salute to the play caller, man, because the play caller finally decided to give Rico Dow the ball. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Salute to Rico Dow for running the ball 25 times for 149 yards and averaging 6 yards per carry. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm not believing all this resurgence bullshit. That's all it is. When you're on Rico Dow's having a resurgence, that's bullshit, bro. He ain't having no damn resurgence. They're actually giving him the football. That's what's happening. Any one of our running backs would have did this. Any one of our running backs would have did this. Any one of us. Zeke's had games where he averaged 5 yards per carry. He did. Any one of our running backs would have did this. Listen to me. Rico Dow would have did this. Ezekiel Elliott would have did this. Dalvin Cook would have did this. I don't know if Lil Deuce from 22 market. I don't know if he would have did this, but I believe that every running back on my team can do this. I'm sorry. Those are just the West Coast hardcore facts. Thank you, John. Salute to Rico Dow for doing what he's supposed to do when the ball's in your hand. But I'm sorry. I believe any one of our running backs would have did that. I'm just being flat out honest with you. All right. Ezekiel Elliott, 9 carries, 30 yards. He averaged 3.3 yards per carry. He had 1 target. Kevontae Turpin had 2 carries for 27 yards. He averaged 13.5 yards per carry. Cooper Rush ran the ball 4 times, evading, trying to get away from people's life. And he got 1 yard per 3 carries. So the Dallas Cowboys yesterday ran the ball for 37 times yesterday. We ran the ball 37 times for 200 yards. Salute to the Dallas Cowboys. I will be making a video, official run the damn ball. But yeah, man, this is the Dallas Cowboys offense. Like, this is indicative of a Dak game. This is what a Dak game will look like. Last year, when we were blowing teams out, this is what our game looked like. We had a high amount of rushing attempts, a high amount of rushing yards. Dak threw for under 220 and a bunch of touchdowns. Because when you're running the ball exclusively and as good as you are right there, everything's going to be open on the inside. So it doesn't surprise me that you have a good day of throwing the ball when you also have a really good day of running the football. Just kind of go hands in hand. This is indicative of the Dallas Cowboys offense. This is what the Dallas Cowboys offense should look like. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is this isn't what we've been calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't what we've actually been calling. Like, we haven't been calling a game where we run the ball 30 sometimes in a game. We haven't called that. So it's not really about where these guys come from or blah, blah, blah. But the question really needs to ask, where the hell does play calling come from? Why all of a sudden the Cowboys can get in here and figure it out now? Like, why couldn't we call this week 1, week 2, week 3? Why couldn't we call games like this when we actually had Dak Prescott? Because this is a Dak game. This is the type of game that Dak has. If you have cleats, put on some cleats. There's a bunch of cleats in there. Y'all can fit them.
Did you say that at the Chargers only lost 2 points to the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. We're not Chiefs fan or Kansas City Chiefs fan. Kenneth, what's up with you? McCarthy thinks Dak is Aaron Rodgers for some reason. Nah, I don't believe so. I don't believe he thinks he's Aaron Rodgers. I believe he probably believes he's better than Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is not a good quarterback. That's just a cold hard fact, bro. Aaron Rodgers is not a good quarterback right now. And to be honest with you, he might just be a backup. That happens, bro. It happens. That's true, but not too fast, man. All I need is one something. Yeah, I think McCarthy. Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers right now. My question is why it took so long for them to call plays this season. Larry Stroud, I have no clue. That's why I said, man, I don't believe that this was a coincidence. I don't believe that this was just all of a sudden we just woke up in Carolina and said we're going to run the ball 35 times. I don't believe so. I believe that the Cowboys have willingly made it their crew not to run the ball, bro. Like they haven't wanting to run the ball because listen to me, you don't have to want to run the ball. You just got to freaking call the play, bro. Tell me a game where the Dallas Cowboys even tried to call 25 running plays to one guy. Never. It doesn't happen, bro. It just doesn't happen. So my question is this: how is it now that the Cowboys now can call run games with 30 damn running plays on it? You know what I'm saying? David Dahl says Rico's our running back now, and Zeke better retire as a Cowboy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be mad if Rico's our starting running back. I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna tell you why. Bruh, listen to me. I like Rico Dow, but I'm just being real with you. The Dallas Cowboys need more, bruh. The only reason why Rico Dow is getting the ball right now, I'm gonna tell you why, so that y'all shut up about Austin Gentry. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. The reason why Rico Dow is getting the ball so excessively right now is so that y'all would shut the hell up about Austin Gentry. That's it. Because think of how the Cowboys move. If you got Rico Dow, why do we need to draft Austin Gentry? That's what they're going to say. Why do we need to go invest in a young running back? That's what they're going to say. Just being real with y'all. I'm just being all the way real with y'all. If this is what the Cowboys do, bruh. This is what they do. They're gonna instead of you guys being sold on the idea of getting a young running back and redoing this running back room, what they're gonna do is they're gonna sell you Rico Dow, and they're gonna give him some 3-year deal worth $9 million. And you're gonna be, and then guess what? They're gonna try to give him the roll 25 times in a real game that matters. And guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna get what we always get. Just being honest with you. He's getting a resurgence now that they're trying to sell the fact that you don't need a running back next year. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what they're doing right now. The exact same they did with Tony Pollard. When they used Tony Pollard to sell you on the fact that we don't need Zeke no more. And here's what they do. They gave Tony Pollard the ball 1 year and then they got rid of him the next year. That's why we don't have a running back now, bro. That's why we don't have a running back now. You have Rico Dow with a resurgence, but I don't believe in resurgence. You can't resurge if he wasn't getting the ball. I can see if you said that he got the ball 25 times 2 weeks ago and he only got like 12 yards. He's never gotten the ball 25 times. So how can you resurge on something that you've never done? That doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Rico Dow is simply getting the ball so they can sell, so the Cowboys can use him to shut y'all up about getting Austin Gentry or any young running back out of this draft. I'm just being honest with y'all. Just being totally frank with y'all. Y'all can be Tom, I'll be Frank. And I like Rico Dow. And I like him. I like him. But I'm going to tell you this right now. The Cowboys about to do the exact same thing they did with Tony Pollard. Get him exactly at 1,000 yards because he had 880 yards right now. They're going to get him to 1,000 yards exactly. Somebody said keep Rico. Listen to me. I'm all good with keeping Rico. I have no problem with it. But, man, he's not it. That's not it. It's not it. That's not enough. We need more. We need more, bro. The Cowboys system, listen to me. I believe the Dallas Cowboys can inflate stats just like they can deflate them. Just being honest with you guys. Do I believe the Cowboys can inflate? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do believe he's overly getting the ball right now. Why? Because the Cowboys want to use him to sell the fact that you don't need to draft a running back next year. And we do need a running back. We need 2 next year. He said, I'll be damned. We need another. I'll be damned. You be elite. I'll be damned. Why wouldn't we want to draft a running back? Because they don't want to pay one. They don't want to put the money into it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Cowboys way. Like, we always knew that this was going to happen, bro. We always knew that this was going to happen. At some point, they were going to start elevating someone to make them look good. Why? Because they don't want to spend the money. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to give Rico Dow a 3-year deal for like $9 million. He'll make $3 million a year. And the Cowboys are going to say, we got a starting running back for $3 million. That's what they're going to do. And just being all the way 100 with you. Let's see. Let's go back to the receivers. Let's salute to Rico Dow, 25 attempts, 149, averaging 6 yards per carry. Had a long of 12 yards. Someone says, as long as we got the shittiest front office in the league, we're going to continue to be trash. No all hype, no bite. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Can't believe we didn't call Derrick Henry. Man, Derrick Henry wouldn't even look like Derrick Henry if he was in Dallas. Derrick Henry would just be Derrick Henry not getting the ball. You guys got to think, man, when was the last time a running back got the ball over 20 times in a game? I want somebody to put that in a comment box. Put that in a comment box. When was the last time someone got the ball more than 24 times in a game? You know what I'm saying? Why all of a sudden in a meaningless game do someone get the ball 24 times? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense. Signing Rico Dow and then getting some running back in the middle of the round. You know what you have? Not a running back. That's not a running back, bro. You need a game-changing playmaker. Period. If you listen to me, you need a starting running back and put Rico with him. That's what you need. You don't need starting Rico and then a running back with him. No, you need a guy better than Rico Dow, and then you need him to start. Rico needs to be your number 2. If we're in a situation where Rico is our second best running back, we're really good. We're in a good position. But let's just be real. When the money counts, they didn't even want to give him the ball. Yeah, they'll give him the ball in a meaningless game in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like in a meaningless game in North Carolina, yeah, give him the ball 25 times. But what happens when we actually need those wins, bro? That's not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with keeping Rico Dow as long as he's not my number 1. If he's my second best running back on this team, I'm fine. We need to go do what Detroit does. Detroit has an A and a B. Your B can't be your A, though. That's the problem. We keep making B players into A's. We don't need that. We need a true A. And then let Rico be a B. Rico is a B running back who's getting the ball like an A in one game. But the Cowboys, do we honestly think the Cowboys are really going to give him the ball 25 times a game? No, they're not. They're not. I mean, they're going to do it the next 2 weeks so he can get 1,000 yards so they can give him that little. And think about this. Rico Dow technically don't even have to get a contract. You want to know why? Because he's only in the league 3 years. So he definitely going to start next year. You want to know why? Because he's on a 1-year deal. He definitely going to start next year. They don't even got to re-sign him. He's still got 1-year deal. He's still got 1 year on his left. The Cowboys are going to have the cheapest starting running back in all of football next year. And that's the plan. And that's why he's getting the ball right now. That's why he got the ball last week. Why aren't we playing Deuce? Because he's probably not as good as the guys in front of him, and he's really small. Somebody said Jerry's going to do what Jerry's going to do. You damn right Jerry's going to do what Jerry's going to do. That's what Jerry does. That's what Jerry does. Get y'all water together. You hear me? West Coast, what position would you draft first? Right now, probably offensive, somewhere on the offensive line, bro. You got a quarterback coming back from a season-ending injury. You still have questions on your offensive line, so I would probably say somewhere on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Big Dre said he invested everything in the Dak and CD. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. We paid them what the market said pay them. We didn't invest anything into them. We just paid them. That's all we did. You don't invest players you're not investing in a player who has already established talent. You know what I'm saying? You invested in Rico Dow, but you didn't invest in Dak. All right, what is he talking about? Dak was the second best quarterback in all of football last year. If Dak was a free agent, he'd be the highest paid player in football on another team. So you didn't really invest in him. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb was a first round pick. He was good. What does that mean? That means he came to you good. You know what I'm saying? He was good when he came to you. All you did is rewarded him for what he gave you. We didn't invest anything in any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? They weren't negative and then we had to pull them out. No, we didn't do none of that. Dak came in, was rookie of the year, bro. Like we invest. We don't need to invest. We just need to pay people what they worth. You know what I'm saying? Give them what their worth is. All right, let's go. Let's go to this defense. I already talked about receiving. Shout out CeeDee Lamb, 9 catches, 116, 1 touchdown, 12 yards a catch. It was crazy because even when CeeDee Lamb was talking, you could tell he was a little irritated. He's like, you can just tell, like, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell that he was a little irritated. Mikhail, go find you some cleats that match, that fit your feet. Donnie Betts, he invested everything. No, I read that where Dak was second in MVP race last year. Exactly. That's why I said you didn't really invest in him. You just gave him what he was worth. Go get in your cage. Cage, Stormy. Cage. Brandon Cooks had 3 catches for 34 yards. Jake Ferguson, 2 for 23. Jalen Brooks, 1 catch, 17 yards, and a touchdown. Nice little touchdown in the back of the field, too. How can Eagles pay for two number 1 receivers as a good tight end, and we can't do that? Well, A.J. Brown isn't a number 1 receiver anymore, but I get it. When they paid him, he was. Why? Because they want you. Why did I tell you guys to put cleats in my house? Take the cleats off. You put the cleats on when you guys go downstairs. Where are your cleats? But yeah, because they wanted to. There's like no limit on how much you can spend. Like I know there's called a salary cap, but there's no limit. You can go over the salary cap. So technically there isn't a salary cap if you can go over it without penalty. Because they chose to do it. You know what I mean? Like how can you? They chose to do it. Do I do NFL picks? No, I don't do NFL picks. And Donnie, if you start putting NFL picks in my comment box, I'm gonna block your ass. I'm just telling you, Donnie. Rico could have been 1,400 yards running back this season. We stopped the running back by committee crap earlier. Shout out Whitney, sent you $20. Ooh, somebody sent me 20. I think that maybe I don't know who that was. Joshua Fisher, appreciate you. Will Overshawn hurt? How would you fix the linebacker position? There ain't nothing to really fix. The season's over, man. 2 games, get everybody through it, and then let's go from there. You know what I'm saying? But Overshawn will be back next year. I think toward the end of the year, number 35, Luafau actually had a really good game, 6 tackles and 1 fumble recovery. He filled in really good for him. Huh? The keys are right there. Bruh, didn't I tell you about putting cleats on in my house? You just need them. You don't got to put them on in my house. Yeah, where's TJ? Youth team playing today? No, we just practicing. We just practicing. What's your thoughts on Diggs? What are my thoughts on him? I don't really have no thoughts on him. What are my thoughts on Micah Parsons being traded? I told you listen to me. First off, it's not happening this calendar year, because the trade deadline's over. So it's kind of a moot point. Whoever even asked him that I was in a game was an idiot, because you can't trade him in the 2024 season. You can't. The trade deadline's over. So whoever asked him that was a retard. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I know that's not, politically correct anymore, but you're not very bright, because you can't trade him if there's no trade deadline. The trade deadline's already over, so you couldn't have traded him anyway. So whoever said that was just being messy. You know what I'm saying? There's no trading Micah Parsons in 2024. Now you can trade him after the season's over, but like, why would you? This is the thing, man. No team in this NFL draft has 2 first-round picks, and that's for sure what Micah Parsons is going to go for. So why would you trade him this year? You know what I'm saying? If anything, you still have the Dallas Cowboys. If you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you have Dallas Cowboy, you want to get another cheap year out of him. You know what I'm saying? Trade him the next year, but I would trade him when you actually know what's going to be able to go down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, could I see the Cowboys trading him? I could. I'm not in 2024 though, but I could. But you can't ask him about what's going to happen next year. You know what I mean? Like, he's still in the middle of the season. That's why I said whoever asked him that was an idiot. Like, you're an idiot, bro. You were just looking for something messy to do. You were looking for a viral moment. Because how you gonna trade him in a season where you can't trade him? Like, you can't trade him anymore. Do you think Cooper Rush is a quality backup? Well, I'll let y'all answer that question. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, what is Cooper Rush's record right now since Dak's been out? Action Powell, I got you. Big Rude 928, what's up with you? I was under the weather last week, man, so I haven't even smoked nothing. First of all, Jerry and Steven don't know how to wheel and deal, so I wouldn't worry about Parsons being traded at all. They know how to wheel and deal. They just don't know how to get the good. They just don't know how to win on trades. We ain't been winning on trades. We haven't been winning on trades unless the player just turned out to be Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? We haven't won on any trades, but the Cowboys do know. They be willing and dealing. He just traded for Trey Lance. He traded for Mingo. We just don't win on the trades. Like, they do be willing and dealing. They just don't win. If Trey Lance would have came in with a decent quarterback, y'all would have been all right with it. But we trade for players that don't even play. You know what I'm saying? West Coast, can we talk about getting rid of the coach? I don't think Mike McCarthy needs to lose his job. I think a lot of you guys just want to say Mike McCarthy should lose his job just so you can feel better about Mike McCarthy losing your job. Because I think some of you guys feel if you get a new head coach, that instantly means success. That's not what that means. Before I talk about getting a head coach, I want to ask you a question. Do you want to win a Super Bowl in 2025? Or actually, better question, do you want to go to the playoffs in 2025? So if you want to go to the playoffs in 2025, how does firing your head coach, or not even firing him, or because not bringing him back, how does that help you? And then also, don't talk to me about letting go of a coach without telling me who's going to replace him. And you got to remember, when you replace your head coach, since our head coach calls plays, you also got to tell me who's going to be calling plays now. So it's not just as simple as just get rid of him. Man, it's a whole plan that goes with that, bro. Like, there has to be a whole plan that goes with that before I can just be like, yeah, do that. Like, you know what I mean? Being a father and being having kids, man, like, it makes you definitely look at things differently. Definitely. Like, I want a complete story. Like, I don't want to, okay, he's out of here. Now what? Now you get a guy that's worse than him. And then the odds are against you already against going to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Mike McCarthy as my play caller. I definitely believe we need someone a little bit more intuitive making plays and calling plays, but yeah, I don't know if I want a whole head coach change. No, he says, yeah, now we go get Volvo coach and Peyton Manning. Man, slap yourself, bro. You're not being serious. You don't even listen to me. We ain't getting no coach that you don't even know the name. You don't even know the dude's name, bro. No, we're not doing any of that. It's the NFL, bro. Nick Saban won a national championship, left LSU, came to the NFL, and failed the next year, bro. And went right back to the college and won a championship 2 years later. No, it is not the same thing. Defensive coordinator needs to be gone. No, he don't. What is he talking about? The defensive coordinator had 6 people injured all at one time. He just got them back. Your defense gave up 14 points yesterday. What are you mad about? What are you mad about? That's why I be saying, y'all just be saying things just to say things because once it comes out, it feels better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, they gave up 14 points yesterday at someone else's house. What are you firing him for? For what happened 7 weeks ago when Micah was out, when DeMarcus Lawrence was out, when Deron Bland was out, when Trevon Diggs was out, when Overshown, like you judging him based off of that? Yeah, everybody should lose their job when starters don't start and they can't play. But since they've come back, defenses look way better. Well, yeah, I'm not firing Zimmer. The only thing I'm doing with Zimmer is making sure that everybody's here to play. Somebody said Vrabel. What has Vrabel won? How many games did Vrabel win this year? I'm just curious. How many games did Vrabel win this year? And y'all got to remember, if you're taking an offensive coordinator and you're making him your head coach, he's officially doing a different job. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that a head coach is not an offensive coordinator, and an offensive coordinator is not a head coach. So for me to just take an offensive coordinator and put him in a head coaching job, that does not mean that he's going to succeed. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean he's going to succeed because he's not even doing the same job. Like I could see if you were putting a offensive coordinator in an offensive coordinator's job, then yeah, I could be like, yeah, you can like, you know what I mean? Like you can kind of hold that on him. But you're taking an offensive coordinator who's never been a head coach and making him a head coach. What if he fails in his first year? Like a lot of teams do. I'm just being real with you. What if he fails? And then I'm gonna ask you a question. Didn't Mike Grable be the head coach for the Tennessee Titans? What the hell did they do? Now y'all come with these slew of excuses that you'll give Vrabel that you won't give Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, just like Josh McDaniels. LOL, great offensive coordinator, bad head coach. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another. Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly is a ridiculous offensive coordinator. Horrible head coach. You can't say that he's not coaching. That's not fair to Vrabel. Come on. What are you talking about, Dave? It is. I'm asking you a question right now. So I'm asking you a question right now. Don't listen to me. Life isn't fair. What the fuck is you talking about? Dak got hurt. If you're looking for a fair, go to the Texas Fair. What is you talking about? We all grown ass men. If you over the age of 20, you should know that life is not fair. So why are you even using that as the standard? That's not fair. What is you talking about? When did life become fair? When did life become fair? When? What about letting Harris take over D coordinator? No, I'm not, because he's not a defensive coordinator. He's a DB's coach. Why am I gonna promote someone over someone who's doing their job? That makes no sense, bruh. I would fire McCarthy because of lack of discipline. What is you talking about? This Dallas Cowboys ain't disciplined. They're not disciplined. They got hurt, bruh. Listen to me. All y'all want to be Cowboy coaches all of a sudden who can't even tell me what a cover 2 coverage is. Chill the fuck out, bruh. Chill out. What is you talking about discipline? They just beat a team that had nothing. Wait, what is y'all talking about? They're not a good team. They're not a good, talented team, but they are way better than what they were. I think McCarthy is a great. If Mike McCarthy can only head coach, I'm fine with that. You're going to be upset because Jerry Jones is not signing him a new contract. You're going to be upset because he is signing him a new contract, because if he wasn't going to bring him back, he would already let him go. Duh. Like, so you're going to be upset. What is you talking about? We need an offensive coordinator. Head coach is covered. Yes, you have a head coach. You need an offensive coordinator. That's what I'm saying. Most Cowboy fans don't even know the difference. Like if you ask someone, what are you mad at Mike McCarthy for? They're going to tell you a bunch of stuff offensive coordinators do. You understand? Just like if you be like, what are you mad at your linebacker for? Most people will tell you, you don't stop the run. Well, that's not a job of a linebacker. That's a defensive tackle. 14 penalties. That's not discipline. 14 penalties. What are you talking about? Listen to me. Every team in the NFL is doing 9. So what is you talking about? The league average right now is 9.5 penalties a game. That's 10. So all 32 teams in the NFL are creating penalties, bro. Like, come on. What are we talking about? There is not one team in the NFL that averages 0 penalties a game. Not one. Not one. So what are we talking about? Every team has penalties. Every single team. There's not one team in the NFL that averages 0 penalties a game. There's not even one that averages 5. They're all averaging 7 to 8 penalties a game. So everybody, bruh, everybody is committing penalties. It just sucks because we're not good and we're getting penalties. They're good and they're still getting penalties. So guess what they're able to do? Overcompensate for them. See, when you're able to overcompensate for something, it doesn't really matter. You're saying that was Vrabel's done. He's not in the oh my God, Dave. Listen, Dave, what has Mike Vrabel done for you to believe that we're going to bring him in as the head coach of Dallas Cowboys? I want to know that. Because you are so fight for him right now. Put it in the comment box. Why do you want him? Why do you want him? Because you're so seriously. I'm going to put his comment on the bottom. I want to know, what has he done for you? What has he done for you? Because see, y'all want to argue with me so bad on points. Listen, don't argue for me. Fight for him. Put him in the comment box. Put it in the comment box. Put it in there, and I'll put it on the screen. What has he done? What has he done in the last 4 years to warrant that he'll do a better job than a coach who only missed the playoffs in the 2 years that your quarterback got hurt? You guys know that, right? The only years that we didn't go to the playoffs with Mike McCarthy was the years Dak got hurt. It's the only year. We missed the playoffs twice with him. Both years, Dak got hurt. So I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just curious. What has Mike Grable done in the last 5 years compared to that? Y'all want to give him a year? Get the fuck out of here, bro. This is not no tryout, bro. Just give him a chance. No, bro. You give someone a chance, and guess what? What? What has he done, bro? What has he done? Listen to me. You're saying he's not a bad coach. Tell me why he's a good coach. How about that? Because you're making everybody's telling me he's not a bad coach. Okay, so tell me why he's a good coach. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. What has he done that warrants him as a good coach outside of, I'm just curious. I don't ever deal with people who guarantee the future because you don't know. Listen to me. Anyone who guarantees the future is a liar because you don't know, bro. You're admitting to me that you're a liar. I guarantee you. You can't guarantee something that you don't know. So you're already admitted that you're okay with lying because you can't guarantee. I can't guarantee something in the future. So I don't even like when people start saying stuff like that. I literally like tune out because you literally just said something that was impossible. You can't guarantee the future. So, ask Stephen A. Smith, watch his show. Oh my God, that boy said, ask Stephen A. Smith. Okay. West Coast, you making me telling these people, what's up? What's up, Becky? Appreciate you for tapping in. Dion Bentley, what's up with you, my boy? Defense did good yesterday. I'm happy. I'm proud of my defense yesterday, bro. My defense did good, bro. Half these dudes on here, y'all don't even know, bro. Like, I'm just being real with y'all. Half these guys that play well, y'all don't even know them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is Micah becoming disgruntled as a Cowboy? Are you, listen to me, is West Coast becoming disgruntled as a fan? Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm pretty sure Micah Parsons is fed up with the Dallas Cowboys. Why? Because they be on some bullshit. That's why. You know what I'm saying? They be on some straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You got the media talking about trading you and your own organization don't come out and be like, fuck that, nigga, it's Micah till we die. Like, who does that, bruh? Who lets just rumors just circle around? The Dallas Cowboys. Just being real with you. CeeDee Lamb. You need him, inbox me. So yeah, I would be, listen to me, the Dallas Cowboys are not loyal to their players. So I don't get mad when players aren't loyal to them back. The Cowboys are not loyal to their players. They're not. Dak Prescott. I got him in all day. Inbox me. Micah Parsons. Christmas is coming up. The Cowboys are not loyal to their players. They're not. We have the biggest media conglomerate in the world, and you hear rumors about our players that are not true, and the Cowboys never use their own media to tear it down. Never. They let that shit float around there. They let that shit float. Let's think about this. The NFL came out and supported Jay-Z on supposedly a rape charge of a 13-year-old girl. Yes, they did. The NFL came out. Roger Goodell said, man, they ain't got nothing to do with us. That ain't got nothing to do with the Super Bowl in February. That ain't got nothing to do with us. And matter of fact, we don't even believe Jay-Z did that. Matter of fact, do y'all know who Jay-Z married to? Why in the hell would Jay-Z be out here fucking midgets, raping midgets if he got Beyonce at home? That's what the NFL officially said about Jay-Z. Now, they put some bullshit out about your own quarterback, not the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas media put out some bullshit about Dak Prescott, and guess what? The Cowboys, Jerry didn't come out and grab his nuts and hold him down for Dak. No, he did not. No, they did not, bro. They did not, bro. The only person that they really did that was Kelvin Joseph on that drive-by shooting. Weird, I know. You know what I'm saying? They didn't suspend Zeke. Zeke has never been suspended. The Dallas Cowboys have never suspended him. If you guys don't win a Super Bowl in the next 4 years or 5 years, Lamb is gone and so is Parsons. Hey man, that's next 4 or 5 years, they'll be 34. They'll be retired. You know what I mean? CeeDee Lamb will be on his way out the league in 5 years. Forget gone. Like he's 27 now. Like, you know what I mean? The jerseys are $80. That's because Jay-Z is not a Cowboy fan. He used to be until he said Jerry Jones and all the racial stuff. Get the fuck out of here, Jay-Z. It's weird, bro. He's weird. Anybody that start calling himself a god, that's a complex. I'm cool. I've been out on Jay-Z for a minute. He's not more involved in his team. Somebody said that the NFL suspended Zeke. Yeah, the NFL did. But the Cowboys have never. What are we talking about, though? He's not involved in his team chemistry with the team that fits in his Cowboys. What? What are you talking about? He's not involved. He's not more involved in the team chemistry with the team that fits in the Cowboy. It's the owner's problem that messes with the team. Get the receivers or running backs going. I don't listen to me. I don't think owners have that much effect on the team unless they pick bad players. That's just real because once they pick good players, the hope is that they're out there picking good players. And then they give them to the coach and the coach go do their job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being like, I know that's a crazy statement to say, but the owner only has effect on the team if he picks bad players. Because at the end of the day, players still got to go out there and play. You know what I'm saying? They got to go out there and play. He says the Cowboys sent him to their damn lawyers with you talking about, come on, no, that is not true. If you're talking about Ezekiel Elliott, that is not true. The Dallas Cowboys did not send him to his own lawyers. No, they did not. Zeke paid for that out of his own pocket. I know that for a fact because I talked to his daddy the whole entire time, bro. I know we ain't talking about Ezekiel Elliott. I got a Ezekiel Elliott game worn jersey in my closet right now. Why? Because of my support of him when he was going through that. The Dallas Cowboys did not pay for that. What is you talking about? Nor would the Dallas Cowboys ever pay for that, bro. I don't know what you talking about. The Cowboys do not play for civil cases. No, they do not. They did not take him to the Cowboy lawyers. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Why would Jerry Jones pay for that? Why would he put Cowboy money behind it? That makes no sense. That means he has to pay for every single person that gets in trouble? No, that is not what happened, bro. Zeke had one of the most expensive lawyers in all of the land. You think Jerry Jones paid for that? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Zeke was worth almost $40 million at that time, bro. I think he paid for that. I'm pretty sure he paid for that. Like everybody does. What are you talking about? The NFL stuck by Jay-Z over SA allegations but suspended Zeke even though there was zero evidence. Well, you got to remember Jay-Z is a partner with the NFL. Zeke actually in the NFL. So they can't suspend Jay-Z because Jay-Z's doesn't work for them. Jay-Z works with them. He doesn't work for them. The only way they can punish Jay-Z is by cutting all ties with him. They can't punish Jay-Z though, because Jay-Z's he is not under their league. He's not under their league. The only thing they can do is just cut partnership with him. He's a partner of the NFL. He's not an employee. Zeke is an employee. That's different. Like, Walmart can't tell Coca-Cola to change their color, but Walmart can tell Walmart employees change your color. Yes, they can. So I hope they do cut Zeke because then he'll go sign with another team. Like Detroit Lions just lost a running back, so I would love for the Cowboys to cut him and Zeke go to Detroit and go possibly play in the playoffs. I would love that because Zeke is my friend. I'm just being honest. He's my friend. I would love for that to happen. I would love for that. I would absolutely love for that to happen. Rico is not garbage. Rico is a surgical running back who's finally getting the ball. Trust me, Jay-Z is very small partner with the NFL. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. He is, but he is. Compared it to what the NFL, everything else the Cowboys have, yes, he is. He is. Jerry protected Josh Brent. I don't know if he didn't protect him. He just didn't throw him to the wolves. And also, you got to remember, Josh Brent was a weird situation where a teammate's best friend was killed because he was drinking and driving. Like, he didn't purposely do that. They just made bad decisions that led to that. But Josh Brent's mama I mean, the kid's person who he killed, like they were standing with them. You know what I'm saying? I never said Rico was garbage. I don't believe he's garbage at all. You know what I'm saying? Jerry didn't protect him. Jerry just didn't throw him to the wolves. If you need jerseys, I got it. Pablo agreed. Rico Dow gets the carries. Cowboys stand to win. Yeah, we should be talking about winning championships, but the owner has different priorities. That might be very much true. That might be very much true. Right now, you can't really talk about championships. You got to talk about getting in. You got 1% chance of getting in. So that means we will either be eliminated next week. Unfortunately. You need the Commanders to lose next week. So as long as if the Commanders win next week, you're out. We're out. So as long as Jerry owns and the Commanders will probably lose next week. Pablo. So as long as Jerry owns the boys, they won't win anything. What are you talking about? The Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls under Jerry Jones. So I don't know what they're talking about. You got to say, listen, you got to say you're not going to win anymore because you won 3 Super Bowls under Jerry Jones. I know it's been a very, very long time, but listen, think about this. The 49ers switched out their owners and they haven't won a Super Bowl since. You know what I'm saying? I think Josh Brent didn't have to contract because he was able to afford his legal problems. I mean, I don't think so. They just need to give him the ball. Everybody does double tap the screen to like the video. Thank you. You're just going to shoot. So you'll be ready when you check. What do you think about New Orleans and the 2 points try? I didn't even see it, brother. They won from a bad trade. It's been 30 years. Give me a break. I don't know what we're talking about. I think he's talking about the 49ers because the 49ers haven't won a Super Bowl in like 30 years. Should have played for a tie, win it in overtime. Washington never won a Super Bowl under Dan Snyder. That's a good point. At least the 49ers made. Listen, whenever you say at least the 49ers made the Super Bowl, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're a loser. I'm just being real with you. That's like if you like the girl and she say, well, at least she let me hold her hand. Yeah, but you want to be with her. You know what I mean? Nobody give a damn. Listen, nobody gives a damn who went to the Super Bowl. We care about winning. The Cowboys could go to the Super Bowl every year and lose, and I would not feel any better than what I am right now. Sorry. We're different. We're a different level, I guess. Like nobody gives a listen to me. I think it's worse to go to the Super Bowl and lose. I don't want to go to the Super Bowl, wait the 2 weeks, have all that excitement, go and then lose, and then be like, oh, at least we win. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I want to win. I'm sorry. We don't take second place trophies, bro. We don't even go get them, bro. Like, we don't even go get them, bro. Like, we don't go get second place trophies, bro. We ain't getting them. I know. Do you think the NFL was like when Jerry was Super Bowl? This is too. And he said, "Do you know what the NFL?" No, yeah, I know what the NFL was like because I was in it. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm 42 years old. I was watching it. I was watching it. The NFL ain't that different. They still got helmets and shoulder pads and a football, right? Okay. You still play on a 100-yard field? Okay. You still catch the ball and receive the ball and run the ball and kick the ball? Yeah, okay. Well, the NFL ain't changed that much. The only, if anything, they just do it faster or slower. That's it. But the NFL ain't changed that much. The only thing that's changed is the kickoff rule. The NFL ain't changed that much. You don't get to run the ball and call it a completion. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? You still only get 4 downs, right? Yeah. So then the NFL is very much the same. We just haven't changed, made acceptable changes. It ain't nothing changed about the NFL. It's still 3rd down, 4th down. That's it. They ain't had a 5th down, did they? No. Okay. There ain't nothing changed. All right, hey man, I'm about to get out of here. If you guys need jerseys or Trigger D, remember I got Tree. West Coast Cannabis is on deck. If you need West Coast Cannabis, inbox me, or you can call me. If you need a jersey, you can inbox me or call me. My telephone number is 909-301-7804. We'll put it right here. If you need a jersey or if you need cannabis, If you need a jersey or you need cannabis, put my number in the comment box. 909-301. We're about to leave. 7804. Everybody should have their cleats on. Where's TJ? Where's TJ?
The room. He's asleep.
Okay, tell him to wake up. As soon as he's feeling better. Do you think Facebook, the fullback formations are passing around? I don't know. I don't know. He's growing on me a little bit. I think we use him wrongly, but he's growing on me. He's growing on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chop it up, Nola LLC. What's up, my boy? What kind of business you do? When you had Jimmy Hall of Fame coaches, please, it got a lot softer than the NFL has changed. I don't believe the NFL has gotten softer. If anything, the NFL has gotten faster and they're hitting harder now than they've hit any time other than that. So no, I don't believe that. I just believe there's more rules now. You got to remember 35 years ago, you could literally hit someone below their kneecap. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is not good. Like, that is not good. You know what I'm saying? That is not good, bro. So I don't believe the NFL was harder back then. You know what I mean? I don't believe the NFL was harder then. I believe the NFL is faster now than it's ever been. I believe they hit harder now than they are because NFL athletes are able to do things now that they were never been able to do back then. You know what I'm saying? You don't see guys like Saquon. You don't see running like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Like the size of players, NFL players are just bigger. Like if you see a current NFL player standing with an NFL legend, bro, they look ridiculous, bro. They look ridiculous. So yeah, the NFL is. Don't let nobody make you believe the NFL is slower and they hit harder back then. No, they do not. They hit harder now, and the game is faster. Think about this: they're playing on turf. Motherfuckers weren't even playing on turf back then. They were playing on grass. Grass is slower. Grass is for sure slower. And now I just got blocked on TikTok. No, I do not. I don't know, bro. This is crazy. That's why I'm like, I listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I am not gonna be mad if they delete TikTok. If they ban TikTok, I'm not tripping. I am not tripping. I'm not tripping, bro. Like all the stuff that you see on TikTok that is just horrible. It's just crazy, bro. And then I'm getting blocked repetitively, bro. I can't even go live on TikTok until the day before Christmas. Like I get blocked repetitively on TikTok for what? Just sitting up here talking to you guys. So, bro, that's what, like, bro, I am so with banning TikTok, bro. I'm so with banning it. Like, I'm so with banning it, bro. They just banned me for 2 weeks for talking to you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? So I am so happy when TikTok is banned and all them fake ass celebrities can go back to being regular folks. Motherfuckers got 97,000 followers on TikTok and got 1,400 followers on Instagram. 26 people following him on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. Hey, shout out to Whitney for the $20 on Cash. I appreciate you. Chris Johnson, TikTok. Yes, trash. I'm done with it, bro. I'm done with it. They can have that trash, bro. They can have it. They can have it. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I'm over it, my dog. Hey, but I appreciate y'all. You already know I got mad love for y'all. Never look down because the stars up. Hey, if you need who needs jerseys? Hit my inbox right now. Jerseys are $80. CeeDee Lamb, more CeeDee Lamb. Ferguson, got some Ferguson popping off. If you need jerseys, inbox me. 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 I got you. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.